materials you will need for this project will be a water tub, water and brushes, acrylic paint, preferably black and white so you can mix it into a gray, but if you have metallic paint in silver, you can use that as well. Pipe cleaners, the color doesn't matter because we will be painting them. A hair clip, usually the ones we prefer to use would be these alligator style clamps, a pencil, scissors, flowers, gems, these are optional as well. You can also use pipe cleaner pliers and wire cutters, but these as well are optional. And lastly, you will be using a hot glue gun and chipboard, which can be found on cereal boxes or any other thin boxes you have. First thing you will do is get your chipboard, scissors, and a pencil, and then your clip as a reference as how big you want it to be. The first thing we're going to begin drawing is any simple shape that you want your hairpin to be. You could do a heart, a star, a rectangle, a square, a circle, whatever shape you want to be the base of your clip. I'm going to choose a heart. Just going to simply sketch it in. And make sure that you reference that it will fit on your clip. Once you're done and you're ready, you can go ahead and cut it out. And begin to cut them into small little pieces. These could be 2 inches or 1 inch long. So just cut them. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to measure it. And once you have cut a good amount that you feel will fit onto your heart piece, you can go on into shaping them. So you can either use your fingers and just curl them to make them into coils, like this, or you can use your pliers, which will make it easier for you by taking one end and just curling it over the ends of the plier. Okay? So you can make coils by hand or using a plier. And you would just repeat this with the other pieces of your pipe cleaners. You can also make wider ones using your thumbs and your fingers, okay? Okay, so once you have all of your little pieces of pipe cleaner twisted into a coil, you will just begin to arrange them where you want them to be on your heart and making sure that they all fit. You can fix them up if you need to. And once you know that they will all fit, you can begin to glue them. Once your hot glue gun is ready, you can either use it yourself or have an adult help you with this step. So you're just gonna apply a little thin layer of glue. You don't need too much because it will help your pieces stick. And you're just gonna place them. Be careful not to touch the glue because you don't want it to get burned. And just make sure you're also quick about it because if the glue cools down too much, it will no longer be sticky. And then you will do this one part at a time and add the remaining pieces of pipe cleaner. And you just leave it to cool down, remove any excess string glue that might have come off of your glue gun. And you can also go ahead and add flowers or gems if you would like. We will be doing this after we painted them. If you don't want to paint it, you can go ahead and just add them now. But I will be painting mine to show you an example of how it looks. But I'm going to go ahead and just choose which ones I want to put onto my clip. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and paint our piece. As I said, you can mix black and white together to make a gray color, but if you have a metallic silver paint, you can just go ahead and straight use that. We will be mixing this by adding a little bit of black to our white, and this will make a gray color. Make sure you make a good amount because you will be using it to coat your piece. Once you're happy with the shade of gray, you can go ahead and just start painting your piece. Okay, make sure to also paint the base because you don't want that brown color to be coming out on your piece. Once your piece is fully painted, just leave it to dry, and then we will go on to the next steps of adding the gems and then attaching it to the hair clip. Now that it's dry, or relatively dry, you can begin to add your gems and flowers if you wanted to. You can either add it on the big gems, you will add it on the back, but on the smaller gems, I would recommend just gluing on your piece and adding them on. And like I said, the flower is optional. You can add it wherever you want to. Once you are satisfied with the way your piece looks, you can add it to your clip. So the way we will do it again is you will take your clip, place a piece of paper inside so the glue doesn't go through the little holes. Place a strip of glue on the top side, and then take your clip and put it on top. Apply light pressure and hold it in place. I would say wait maybe about 2 minutes until it's completely cooled down, and then once that's done, you can open your clip, remove the paper, and it will prevent from this piece from gluing onto the bottom piece. Just gonna add it a little bit more, and then once it's completely cool, like I said, you will be able to use your piece. And this is your finished hair piece.